Welcome. I'm your host tonight, King Eurystheus. Tonight I have two very special guests with me, Jupiter and Juno.
Thanks, Eurystheus. Happy to be here.
Me too.
Yeah. So let's talk about Hercules.
What do you want to know about him?
I want to focus on what Juno did to him right after he was born.
Well, I kind of had some serpents try to kill him.
And how'd that work out for you?
Not too good. He killed them.
That sucks. So you tried to go Hercules when he was a baby. What about when he was a young man? How did he turn out then?
He had some of the best teachers in the world and learned from them. Do you want to see what that was like?
Yes.
I'm the king of thieves. You should be glad you get to learn how to drive this chariot with me.
I know I'm lucky to have you, but I have all the best teachers in Greece teaching me all these subjects. I have a lot on my plate right now.
I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but soon everything will become important.
Hello, Amphibiotron. Unfortunately, your time with Hercules is up. It's time for him to learn wrestling from the son of Mercury.
Hello, Autocles.
I know I'm not your only teacher, so who else are you learning from?
You know, Castor, Linus, Amphiron. But other than that, I'm learning archery from Eurystheus.
That's all I need to know. Let's get to work.
We'll first start out by warming up your voice. Repeat after me.
This is pointless. How's this ever gonna help me?
Hercules, I know what I'm doing. Trust me.
It's kind of hard to trust you. You look like you're making everything you're teaching me up.
Well, if you don't trust me, then you might as well leave.
Looks like I'm leaving then. What did Adamantius say?
Hercules, you are a young man that lacks self-control and wisdom. Unlike me, I conduct myself with great virtue and wisdom. I hope that with my teachings, you will become similar to me.
Linus, you know I lack self-control. It feels like you're trying to provoke me.
Why would I waste my time trying to find ways to anger you? You must be joking. What have you done?
I didn't know what I was doing. I just didn't think, what have I done?
Hercules, when I first heard about Linus' death, you were the last person I thought would have killed him. But because of an anonymous tip, I found out it was you. So what do you have to say for yourself?
You gotta believe me. This was an accident. I didn't mean to do it. You know that I lack self-control.
I'm sorry, Hercules, but I don't believe it was an accident.
You have to believe me. I lack self-control and it just happened. I'm really sorry.
I'm gonna have to banish you to the country, where you will become a herdsman.
You know, I used to be mad at Amphiron for what he did to me and how he sent me to the countryside. But I'm glad that he did. I've really grown. I've done some great deeds, like killing a lion that was bothering the herd. I'm grateful for it. So there you have it, folks. Hercules had some of the best teachers, and they shaped and nurtured him into the man he is today. Now let's look at another pivotal moment in Hercules' life. The choice of Hercules. Hercules was visited in a dream by two figures, pleasure and duty. Pleasure offered him life of comfort and ease with no hardship, but duty offered him suffering and hardship, but he'd leave a legacy. Let's see what Hercules chose. Where am I? What is this place?
Hey Hercules, my dear friend. This is the path of pleasure. Well, you have endless happiness enjoying your life, and you have to worry about no hardships or any pain. So choose this path.
That does sound difficult. Why is it so easy?
You're right, Hercules. With my path, you have a legacy and...
Oh please, why would you choose legacy when you can choose the path of ease with no hardships in life?
But what about all the people I make promises to? What's going to happen to them?
Well, that's the question, Hercules. Do you want to be a man that lives for himself or a man that lives to help others?
I want to help others, and suffering's the only way I get stronger, so the path of duty it is.
You made the right choice, Hercules. Although this path won't be easy, your life will now have meaning.
So there you have it, the choice of Hercules. Pleasure offered him a life of ease and comfort, and duty offered him suffering and hardship. He could have chosen pleasure, but the call of duty was too strong. In the end, he made the right choice. Welcome back. As you know, I'm your host, King Eurystheus, and we have yet another special guest, Hercules. Hey, Eurystheus, happy to be here. So, Hercules, we've covered your birth, your early life, and now we all get to see what we want to see, the labors. I did 12 labors. You got to be more specific. Let's start off with why you did these labors. Well, as you know, I was given madness by Jupiter because he said I had too good of a life and gave me madness, so I would kill my family in cold blood. That's awful. I know, that's why I had you control me for 12 years. Oh yeah, no, I made you do some crazy stuff. Like the Nemean line. What was that all about? Well, you know, I wanted to humiliate you as much as possible, and an undefeated lion seemed like a pretty good place to start. Well, it was a big struggle, but I ended up killing it. And how'd you end up doing that? Well, I could tell you, or I could show you. Let's see it. This lion can't be too hard to kill. I've got my bow and arrow. I'll just kill it from a distance.
One.
Not a problem. I'll just hit her with my club. Boing. Not a problem. I'll just hit it with my club. Wow. Looks like I gotta improvise and strangle the lion. Dead. Eurystheus will love this. That was your first labor, and as I understand, you did 11 more. Is that correct? Right. I killed the Hydra. I captured the Akkadian stag. I killed the boar on that mountain. I killed the flesh-eating horses. I killed those man-eating birds. I shoveled the stables of King Aeneas. Let me guess. You're gonna show me. Yep. I also got Hippolytes' girdle. I fetched Cerberus. I got the golden apples. And then I also took the cattle and killed the Cretan bull.
One.
Come on. King Eurystheus will love this. Come this way. All I gotta do is shovel some food. Can't be too hard.
By the way, we haven't cleaned the stables in over 30 years, and we have 3,000 oxen over here. Good luck.
Of course y'all have that many. Alright, well, let's start shoveling. You know what? This is way too hard. This is way too much horse poop. This is impossible. I'm gonna have to use this river somehow. So maybe if I can dig like a trench or something. It's like, yeah. If I like that, and then cut. Dug my trench. It should work now. All right, let's go. It's all done. There they are. I need to use my rattle. Now I can kill them. Two more. I got it. That was hard.
Thank you for coming, Hercules. The bull is over there.
Okay, thank you. I'll take care of it. I'm gonna take this to you. I'm gonna feed you to the horses.
No, I'm gonna feed you to the horses.
Gotcha.
One.
You stole him, but let him go!
No, I didn't. You gave it to me. Atlas, I need you to get the golden apples. Will you help me? I'll hold it the world while you're gone.
Okay. You know, I kind of like not having to hold up the world.
Okay, fine. Let me adjust it real quick. Will you put down the apple for a second? Yep, it sure is. So Hercules, I heard you had to steal some oxen from an island that you couldn't find. Tell me about that. Well, Eurystheus, they were actually cattle. And the story starts off where I actually shot an arrow at the sun because me and Eurodon were getting tired. You shot an arrow at the sun? What were you thinking? Well, you know, it was hot, like I said, so we were tired, so I got mad and shot an arrow at the sun. And the sun thought it was pretty bold, so it gave me a boat that took me to the island to get the cattle and fight the monster. I'm glad you ended up getting those oxen. Sounded really hard. So, Hercules, I heard that you ended up actually stealing Cerberus. How'd that go? Well, so Eurytus asked me to steal Pluto's dog, Cerberus, as you know, because you're him. And so I asked Pluto for permission. He said I could, as long as it didn't hurt him. Who all ended up helping you with that? That seems like it'd be really hard to do by yourself. I did it with a couple of gods and goddesses, but other than that, it was really just a group effort. That sounds really impressive. I'm glad you did that. And that was your last labor, wasn't it? That means you're free now. Good luck.